Yo, listen up, got a tale to tell about a young shepherd boy and a giant who fell. David was his name, not a warrior in sight, but he had heart, soul, and a fight that was tight. In the valley of Elah, tension was high. Goliath stood tall, his shadow covered the sky. Who'll face me? He roared with a laugh so cruel, but the army.
Welcome to It's Happening. My name is Jared. And if you would like to learn how you can create your own AI music and monetize it and make some awesome videos like that for your business, let me know. Our link to our website below is in the description. You can also just go there to our contact page and give us some information before we talk. We also have set it up on our website to where you guys, if you want to become a guest on our show, go to our website. Go to the contact page, just go down and you'll see the box and you put what you'd like to talk about. And it'll help me organize bringing on guests a lot better than how I have been doing it. So this is a much better way for us. I know I have a few of you lined up. So again, but thank you guys for coming on and watching. This episode is a very important episode. We were going to be doing something different, but something happened and this needs to be told. I just did a Facebook Live on it real quick so it would stay there. But anyways, before we get into it, would you kindly smash that like button? Hitting that like button helps us more than you know. It is free to follow our channel on Rumble. You can help support us with our PayPal, buying our tumblers. We are fixing to have shirts and hats and other things as well. We have CBD products. We also teach people how to earn money online. So there are multiple ways, guys, that we can give back to you while you're giving back to us. We are truly trying to build a community here that is constantly helping each other in some way or another. So again, thank you so much for watching. And we do have the live chat up if you have any comments or questions. What I really want to know while we talk about this, have any of y'all dealt with this? And if you have, please, let's talk. If you know somebody that's dealt with what we are fixing to talk about, please tag them in this video. I would love to talk with them because this has gotten out of control. Mom, you want to introduce yourself real quick?
Hi, I'm Sharon, and I'm Jared's mother, and we have been dealing with FEMA for a while now, which is really strange because when I say a while, I don't mean a year or so. I mean a long while. So, Jared, you take it from there and tell them the story.
All right, guys. So back in 2005, I'm okay, it's good. It was feeding back. All right. Back in 2005, Hurricane Rita smashed our hometown. We lost everything. And when I say everything, I mean absolutely everything. And at that time, FEMA was giving out assistance to those who needed it. People like us, especially people like us, because not only did we lose everything, but that was 1 week after I had gotten out of prison. So I hadn't even had a job. I haven't had nothing. So they were truly helping us. We needed that help that we got from them. And there was no They promised us that we did not have to pay this money back at the time. Okay, now saying that, about 2011 and 2012, somewhere in there, FEMA started reaching out to me and telling me that I owed them not the $2,000 that they gave me, but $4,500. So they asked for some information. And we gave them this information over and over and over again. My mother complied. She sent letters and proof. We had receipts at that time. My aunt and uncle, who are now deceased, we were staying with them before we got this money to pay for the apartment we ended up staying in. They also sent in all the proof. Time and time again, guys, this went on from 2011 till when Trump was in office. And it was his second year in office that we got our last letter. I sent one back, and that was it. It was done. It was over with. Well, Joe Biden comes into office, and immediately FEMA started doxing my check, started taking money from the Uber, and I've got proof. Okay, so I get this letter today. I get home from working, and I get a letter from FEMA again, acting like they're not taking any money at all, acting like I have been ignoring them, acting like I still owe them $4,716 now, and that they are going to garnish my wages if I don't. Again, I have proof on Uber that they've been doing that already for the past 2 years. You got something you want to say on this? Because she can tell y'all some. Talk for a minute, because I don't want to get too frustrated.
Well, I think that the problem is that we're all pretty frustrated with it, because number one, it never should have happened. It never, ever should have happened. And then when they ask for A, B, C, D, and we give them A, B, C, D, E over and over and over, I can't tell you how many times we had to resend it. And we did. And my cousin and her husband sent in the information they wanted from them, and we had absolutely everything we needed in line, no problem. And FEMA kept on and kept on. And then when Trump came into office, it stopped, like Jared said, that it stopped. And in the meantime, my cousin and her husband both died. And we had sent them all this information over and over and over again. And we weren't getting any more. We hadn't heard anything from anymore. I think Jared got one last letter, and then it seemed to have been done and over. Huh?
Yeah, and that was it. We assumed it was over. It was done, because we sent in the last thing again it was probably the 15th time that we sent the package again. So it stopped then. There was no more. So we assumed it was done, right?
Right.
And then like I said, Joe Biden gets into office, and I'm saying immediately, the first week in office, money started coming out of my check. Here, let me show you guys. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I'm going to pull it up and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about, because these people keep claiming that they're not doing it. On top of that, guys, if you know any lawyers, it's time. I've had enough. There's got to be at least one lawyer out there that will take a look at my case. We have all the proof we need to sue them. They have been taking money from me for 2 years that they never should have been taken to begin with. And let's say they're right and they're not getting the money. Uber, I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I'm probably not. Uber is taking the money. It shows right there on every single run. Uber takes that money, and Uber tells me that they've been sending it to FEMA. Now, FEMA sent me a letter saying that they're not getting any of my money. So it sure seems that I have a case against Uber as well, if that's true, and they're not sending them money. So I know that I'm sorry, guys. This is just overwhelming for me. It's frustrating. I have been going out of my way to change my life. I've spent the last 12 years really working on myself to change my life and not be that person I used to be. And this just brings up things in me that I do not want to feel anymore, that I do not want to deal with, but I have to deal with this because I'm being forced yet again after it's already taken care of. So my question is to anybody watching this, please, do you know a lawyer that will work with me? Because they've already boxed me in a position where I can't afford to pay a lawyer up front. But I have a good feeling that if any lawyer will take a look at my case, they will see that they can clearly win this case. And that will be my way of paying that attorney. And I would like them to look into Uber as well while we're at it, because I am sick to death of doing the right thing. I've spent the last 12 years complying with these people, doing everything they ask. They take that money. They take child support. I don't even get a quarter of what I make. And already in the state of Texas, that's not supposed to happen. But they are doing it anyways. I was going to let this go and just let them take the freaking money and be done with it. But when they sent this letter today, that just proves that they are going to continually do this to me and acting as if they're not getting the money. So here's the real question. Why do you think they need this money now? Anybody watching? Why is it do you think they need this money?
I think the first thing is where has that money been going? Who got it?
Right.
Did they have some kind of a pot they put it in just in case a bunch of people wanted to come in?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's our point here. I think it's pretty damn clear that they are going after people who got assistance now because they are funding all of these illegal immigrants coming into the country. They're putting them up in hotels. They're feeding them 3 times a day. They're giving them health care. They are making sure they are well taken care of. And how do you think they're doing that? By stealing from the citizens of this country who are worse off than the people who are coming into this country. Ain't that something? These people won the lottery. They are stealing from a family who absolutely needs this money. And I am sick to death of it. There has to be at least one lawyer in this country that will take a look at my case and let's do this, because I've had enough. I don't know what else to do at this point. I cannot continue to allow this to stress me out. I cannot continue to play these stupid games with these people. And now, on top of that, like we said, my deceased aunt and uncle, there's no way for me to prove it again. But they should have all the proof because we sent it over and over and over again. So did my mother. So did my aunt and uncle. Even my dad did. He sent in some letters as well. So we know they have the letters unless they've been throwing them away and acting like they're not getting them.
And unfortunately, I moved. I've kept them. I've kept all this FEMA stuff. And after we hadn't heard from them now in what, 4 or 5 years, something like that. When we moved home from Georgetown, I said, well, I'm not going to need these anymore because it's done. And no, it's not. And yes, I do. Like it always happens. Just when you think you don't need it, you're throwing it away. You do need it. Yep. But there's no way to get. There's no way to get what they should have already gotten.
Oh, they have it. They have
it. They have to have it.
Absolutely. All right, guys. So this episode, what we were really planning on doing for you guys was coming on here and making a song for you guys. And but I got home and I got this letter, and I just think it's very important for us to get out this. But me and Sharon will tomorrow on an episode. We want to come on here and show you guys how fun it is to make this music and how we teach people to leverage our whole AI platform so they can monetize it. We teach you how to monetize it. We get you set up. We teach you it all, guys. We are there for you the whole step of the way. It's a whole team process. And so many people need more money nowadays. We have multiple ways to help you guys. And now I'm fixing to kick it into even higher gear because of this, because I'm going to find a lawyer to take care of this. But yes, guys, if the other news was the gig work stuff. So that's what I do, obviously, because we're sitting here talking about Uber. Well, now they're attacking that now too. So now they're even forcing me into an even worse position to where I wouldn't be able to pay this if my life depended on it, because they're fixing to force me out of another job. They forced me out of a job during COVID in my back. And now they're going to end up forcing me out of the one last way that I have to earn outside of building here and learning to start doing these things here. So I am fixing to kick into high gear all the stuff I do online here for you guys. If you need a website built, let me know. If you need logo designs, animation designs, you need somebody to help you create short videos to promote for your business. We do it all. We do everything. just go to vandysdesigns.com. But if you look down in the description, you will find it there as well. But yeah, guys, has any of this happened to any of y'all? And if y'all watch this later, please let me know in the comments if y'all dealt with any of this. And I would like to be connected with the person who has dealt with this and see what they've done, because I need to do something. And I really appreciate y'all's help on this. If anybody knows anything I can do, please let me know. Do you have anything else you want to say, Sharon?
Nope, that about says it, because what I have to say probably wouldn't be real nice, but I would try. Except I'm tired of all of it, and I think that they're using any tax money, any money that they get from us to fund something that the vast majority of us do not agree with.
Right.
And you know, it's getting to the point where enough is enough of all of it.
Yep. So, guys, we are fixing to kick into high gear on doing more and more for you guys and giving you more content and bringing you more products and things like that. Your support helps us now more than ever, because we are going to have to fight this off, but it will help us build this to where we can fight back against them. And that's a big part of this channel, is fighting back against the tyrannical government, showing you guys what they do to us, showing you. I mean, just look at what they're doing for all the illegals, and then look at the letter I get that they're going to garnish my wages, that they're going to do this and that while they're giving them all these benefits. That alone should have been a good enough episode. I mean, it's truly unbelievable, and don't think it won't happen to you. They always talk about going after the billionaires. The IRS does not care about the billionaires. As a matter of fact, they know they'll just run them off. They created more IRS agents to go after people like you and me, because they know we can't run off. They know they force us into a position where we're going to have to give in to their demands. So don't fall for their nonsense when they're telling you that they're going after the billionaires. They are not. They're going after the middle class and the poor when it comes to taxes. And that's facts. That's reality. Anything else you'd like to say on that, Sharon?
That's it.
Anybody watching want to talk with me? Do you have any advice for me? I'd love to hear something from you. We would stay on for a few minutes and talk with y'all. Maybe you have some advice. But yeah, guys, don't miss tomorrow's episode. We're going to do it on the Entrepreneur Hour channel. Me and her are going to make a couple songs to show you guys just how easy it is and how fun it is and how to monetize it. And I really hope that some of y'all will reach out to me, because I would love to start teaching you guys how to do these things, because we are all going to need extra money. And I know you need extra money. We all need extra money. This is just a really fun way to create long-term passive income, where your music will be streaming on multiple places. But not only that, you create the images, then you make the videos, then you can post it to your TikToks or your Reels. So you're earning in unlimited ways, guys. And we teach you how to do all of that. So don't be afraid if you don't know what you're doing, but you need to start learning how to make some extra money. Reach out to me. Go to vandysdesigns.com on the contact page, or just comment here and we'll reach out and talk with you. We would love to help you, and we hope to be working with you guys soon. And again, guys, please, if you know a lawyer that will be willing to fight this with me, we have the evidence. And I guarantee you, once they see the evidence we have, they know we're going to win a case against Uber and the government. There's not a doubt in my mind. And like I said, guys, I tried to let this go. I was even going to take the high road and say, you know what? Let them take it out of the check. Over time, it'll get paid back. Who cares? But then this happened. So it's time to fight back. I tried to take the high road, and every time, this is another thing that goes to show you, when people in the middle or more conservative people or free thinkers try to take the high road, the left destroys them for it every single time. And they're doing it to me and my family right now. And I imagine they're doing it to you and your family in other ways. And if you'd like to come on this show and talk about ways the government is screwing you over, or have done things like this to you and your family, I'd love to have you on, because we need to start getting this message out, because we need to remind the people that we, the people, have the power in this country. And this has to stop. This has to stop. It's unbelievable. Thank you guys so much for watching. It means the world to us. Again, if you haven't yet, please hit that like button. Hit the subscribe or follow button. I can't remember which one it is on Rumble, but it is free to follow us on Rumble so you can see our channels. We have multiple channels. We have Patreon. And again, guys, you can help donate to our PayPal. But most of all, you can buy our products. That helps us and will help us fight back against what the government is doing to us right now. And we can truly use all the help we can need. Guys, you have a wonderful day. God bless. Remember, it's happening, especially if a politician tells you it's not.